Hey, Captain Chris Myers here, Central Florida Sight Fishing Charters. And when you're looking for a fly rod, you'll find that they come in not only different lengths, different weights, which is the way we measure the size of it. The size is in what size fish you want to catch and what size fly line go with it. But you also find that they come in a variety of different sections. For example, this rod I have here is a 4-piece rod, so it breaks down into one little section, 4 little sections just like this. You know, they're only about 2 feet long. Excellent for traveling. You'll find rods that are 3-piece rods. You'll find rods that are 2-piece rods. You can find rods that don't come apart. You can find rods that break down even smaller than 4 pieces if you order them specially. Most stores aren't going to carry something like that. But generally you'll find that most of the rods, that once you start getting into the better rods, are at least 4 pieces. At least 3, but usually 4 pieces. Now, question I always get from people is that going to affect the way it casts? With all these ferrules, when this thing goes together, you know, is it going to not cast as good? I find it makes absolutely no difference in my casting, and I like to have the advantage of being able to take this thing apart and stick it in a car, take it on a plane, without having this big long tube to carry along with me. So I'd much rather have a 4-piece rod. Something handy you'll find, see on this rod, it has 2 little dots. So when you line up the dots, that means the guides are lined up with the reel. You don't have to try to look down your blank to do so. So when you're choosing a rod, if you're going to be traveling, look for the smallest rod that you can find, at least a 4-piece. You know, 4-piece is great. If you're going to stick it in the boat, or you never have to travel with it, you know, where you ever would need to take it apart in a vehicle, you know, 1-piece or 2-piece is going to be fine. But you never know when you might be traveling, so look for that 4-piece rod, and I think you'll find it in the long run. You'll be much happier with it, and it will cast just as good.